Right. Got to give a shout out to the Chiefs
Yeah.
for that win against the Broncos last night.
Absolutely.
It was quite a game.
Yeah.
But, this victory got me thinking about another superior win for Kansas City,
Oh, yeah.
being chosen to host the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Huge.
It's a big deal. And it
Yeah, absolutely.
makes me think about
Yeah.
all the hype that was around the NFL draft last spring.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Union Station was packed,
It was.
and the city handled that massive
Mhm.
influx of fans like a
Yeah.
pro
Yeah.
with only one reported security incident
Really?
the entire weekend.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So it seems like the
Yeah.
draft was a great trial run
For sure.
for the city to be able to show
Yeah.
that it can host these large-scale events.
Absolutely. And I think it put the city on the map for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, hey, there's something special happening in Kansas City.
Right.
We better get on board.
Exactly. And that kind of brings us to today's deep dive,
Oh, yeah.
the Kansas City real estate market.
Right?
We're going to explore the exciting opportunities emerging in the wake of all of this, this increased attention we're getting. And we're using some insightful reports from Alpine Property Management.
Great.
So
So Kansas City is
Yeah.
already experiencing a growth spurt.
it seems like it. Yeah.
It's got the second fastest growing economy
Wow.
in the Midwest.
That's great.
And get this, Kansas's economic growth was actually #1
Really?
in the nation in Q3 of this year.
Wow.
So,
Those are some serious bragging rights.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
it seems like the real estate market is taking notice
For sure.
because Rent Cafe actually named Kansas City the #2 market to watch
Wow.
in 2024.
Okay.
And Overland Park, just a stone's throw away,
Right.
came in at #10.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
The only metro area in the entire U.S.
Wow.
with 2 cities in the top 10.
That's amazing. So this isn't just hype.
No,
This is driven by tangible projects.
it is.
Like the new KCI airport, for example.
Right.
A $1 billion investment.
Yeah.
Serving over 11.5 million passengers last year alone.
Huge. And,
Yeah, and it was ranked the #1 best airport in the U.S.
oh, wow.
Talk about a first impression
Yeah,
for visitors coming into the city.
absolutely.
What does a development like that do for a city?
I mean, it elevates Kansas City's brand.
Yeah.
It makes it more attractive to businesses
Right.
and investors.
Makes sense.
And then you have the behemoth,
Okay.
the Panasonic battery plant.
Now, this is where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
This is the largest economic development project in Kansas history.
Wow.
A $4 billion investment.
What are we talking?
Yeah. So what are the implications of something that big?
Well, we're talking about 7,800 new jobs.
Wow.
That's a huge influx of potential residents
Yeah.
and a massive boost to the local economy.
Sure.
And they're already gearing up to hire 1,000 employees by this time next year.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And they're even collaborating with local colleges
Oh, wow.
to create associate degree programs tailored to the plant's needs.
That's great.
So it's not just about creating jobs.
Yeah,
It's about investing in the
Mhm.
long-term workforce of the region.
exactly. And we can't overlook the West Bottoms redevelopment project.
Oh, yeah.
Summer Road, a New York-based developer,
Okay.
is investing over $500 million
Wow.
to revitalize this historic area.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we're thinking storefronts, offices,
Mhm.
over 1,200 apartments, even a hotel,
Nice.
and public green spaces.
Wow.
So they're really breathing new life into this neighborhood
Yeah,
while preserving that historical character.
absolutely.
But of course, a massive undertaking like that
Yeah.
isn't without its complexities.
Right.
Local business owners have expressed concerns about
Mhm.
increased competition and the potential for rising rents,
Mhm.
which is understandable.
Yeah.
Change can be unsettling, especially when it comes to your livelihood.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, the city is actively supporting this project
Oh, okay.
with tax incentives and infrastructure improvements.
So it's a multifaceted situation
Right, yeah.
with potential benefits and drawbacks.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, this level of development
Yeah.
is bound to have a ripple effect
Yep.
on the local real estate market.
Interesting. And that's where Alpine Property Management comes in.
Yeah.
They have their finger on the pulse
Yeah.
of the Kansas City market.
Okay.
And their reports provide a valuable lens through which we can understand these dynamics.
Absolutely. Their insights help investors make smart decisions,
Yeah.
capitalizing on the opportunities
Mhm.
presented by this evolving landscape.
So let's dig into Alpine's reports and see what they reveal about the current
Awesome.
state of the Kansas City real estate market.
Sounds good. Alpine's 2025 Property Management Industry Report highlights that the apartment construction boom
Oh, really?
that we've been seeing
I don't-
is expected to slow down,
Okay. So
with a projected 20% decrease
wow.
in new apartment deliveries in 2025.
So after that surge in 2024, things are starting to level off.
Yeah.
What does that mean for people who are already living in Kansas City?
It could mean that rent growth,
Oh, okay.
which has been relatively slow this year,
Mm,
is poised to pick up.
interesting. So
Yeah.
less supply, but potentially higher demand.
Exactly.
Oh.
And this brings up
Oh.
another key point from Alpine's report.
All right.
The challenges that property management companies
Yeah.
face in maintaining profitability.
Right. Because it's not just about collecting rent.
No,
There are a lot of costs involved
absolutely.
managing properties.
Yeah, labor costs,
Mm.
insurance premiums, property taxes.
Right.
They've all been rising.
And property management companies are caught between these rising costs
Mm-hmm.
and the need to keep rents somewhat affordable
Yeah.
for residents, especially with so many new apartments
Yeah.
hitting the market.
Right.
So how are they navigating this tightrope walk?
Well, many are turning to technology
Okay.
to streamline operations and find efficiencies.
Technology.
Yeah,
Seems like there's an app for everything these days.
for sure.
So how is it transforming the property management industry?
Well, think about it. Tasks like rent collection, maintenance requests, and communication with tenants
Right.
can all be automated
Oh, wow.
through online portals and apps.
Interesting.
This frees up property managers
Yeah.
to focus on more strategic tasks, like building relationships with clients and ensuring resident satisfaction.
So it's not just about saving money.
Right.
It's about using technology
Yeah,
to improve the overall experience for both owners and residents.
exactly.
And, these online portals that we talked about,
Right,
they offer incredible convenience for tenants.
right.
I mean, they can access information, pay rent,
Yeah.
even submit maintenance requests 24/7,
Yeah.
all from their smartphone or computer.
It's amazing.
So it's all about convenience and transparency,
Right.
which are huge selling points
sure.
for renters.
Yeah. And when you have happy tenants, you're
Mhm.
more likely to have lower vacancy rates
That's
and
true.
consistent rental income.
Speaking of tenants,
Yes.
Alpine's report also
Right.
highlighted the importance of tenant quality
Right.
as a major factor for
Yeah.
property management companies.
Absolutely. Because a bad tenant
Oh, yeah,
can be a nightmare.
for sure. Missed rent payments,
Yeah.
property damage, headaches for everyone involved.
Right.
Mm.
Finding reliable tenants who pay on time
Yeah.
and take care of the property
Right.
is crucial for maximizing an investment's return.
Absolutely. And, in this competitive rental market,
Right.
with so many people moving
Yeah.
and the cost of living on the rise, how do property managers ensure
Right.
they're attracting and securing those quality tenants?
They're relying on comprehensive screening processes,
Okay.
background checks, credit reports,
Mhm.
employment verification
Yeah.
to minimize risk
Okay.
and protect their clients' investments.
That's reassuring.
yeah.
It sounds like they're really going the extra mile
Mhm.
to safeguard the interests
Yeah,
of
yeah,
property owners.
Yeah.
But all this talk about
Mhm.
technology and automation makes me wonder,
Okay.
where does the human element fit in?
That's a great question.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, real estate is about people,
It is.
building relationships,
Mm.
understanding individual needs, and providing personalized service.
Absolutely. Property management companies that can strike that balance,
Oh.
leveraging technology,
Right.
while maintaining strong personal connections, are the ones that truly thrive.
That's a valuable insight.
Yeah.
Technology should enhance,
It should.
not replace,
Right.
human interaction.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to navigating
Yeah.
the nuances of the Kansas City real estate market,
Mm-hmm.
having a trusted partner
Right.
like Alpine Property Management
Yeah.
can make all the difference.
They have their finger on the pulse of
Yeah.
the local market.
Okay.
They understand the trends, and they can provide personalized guidance
Okay.
to help investors make informed decisions.
So they're not just managing properties, they're
Right.
building relationships
Mm-hmm.
and helping their clients achieve
Yeah.
their real estate goals.
Exactly. Now,
Yeah.
all this growth and development
Okay.
in Kansas City
Yeah.
raises an interesting question.
Right.
With all this momentum,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of future do you see
Yeah.
for this city?
And more importantly, how might that impact your own
Yeah.
real estate decisions.
Yeah.
So are you thinking about buying an investment property,
Mm.
riding this wave of growth,
Yeah.
or maybe you're a homeowner considering selling,
Right.
taking advantage of these rising property values?
It's a good time to assess your options.
It is.
And speaking of different perspectives,
Yeah.
Alpine's report also delved into the varying needs of property owners.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Yeah, so they identified 3 main categories
Okay.
of rental property owners:
Right.
intentional investors,
Okay.
accidental landlords,
Okay.
and unintentional investors.
Okay. So intentional investors, I'm guessing, those are the folks who are
Right.
actively seeking to build
Right.
a portfolio of rental properties
Yeah.
as a primary investment strategy.
Exactly. They're in it for the long haul,
Okay.
constantly analyzing market trends and looking
Yeah.
for opportunities
So-
to expand their holdings.
So they're really serious about it.
They are.
Gotcha. And accidental landlords.
Yeah,
Those are the people who didn't necessarily plan on becoming landlords, but found themselves in that position.
exactly.
Okay.
Maybe they inherited a property or
Okay.
couldn't sell their previous home,
Yeah.
so they decided to rent it out instead.
Makes sense. And what about intentional investors?
Unintentional investors.
Yeah, are they the ones who kind of accidentally
Yeah.
tripped and fell into a gold mine?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
They may have started as accidental landlords,
Right.
but they've discovered the potential
Yeah.
of real estate investing
Yeah.
and are now actively educating themselves
Mm-hmm.
and seeking opportunities
Yeah.
to grow their portfolio.
Interesting. So it sounds like there's a spectrum
Yeah.
of experience and intentionality
Sure.
among rental property owners.
Right.
Why is this distinction important for property management companies like Alpine?
Because understanding the different motivations
Yeah.
allows them to tailor their services
Right.
to meet the specific needs of
Yeah.
each owner type.
Makes sense. You wouldn't offer the same
Right.
advice or level of support to
Exactly.
someone who's a seasoned investor
Mhm.
compared to someone who's just dipping their toes into
Yeah.
the rental market for the first time.
For example, intentional investors
Yeah.
who are more experienced
Right.
may prefer a hands-off approach,
Okay.
relying on their property manager
Yeah.
for market analysis
Yeah.
and financial reporting.
While accidental landlords might need more guidance and
Mhm.
support, especially when it comes to legal requirements,
Yeah,
tenant screening,
Mhm.
and property maintenance.
exactly. And those unintentional investors who
Yeah.
are eager to learn
Right.
would likely benefit from educational resources,
Yeah.
networking opportunities,
Mhm.
and personalized advice
Right.
to help them scale their investments strategically.
So it's all about recognizing that one size doesn't fit all
Exactly.
when it comes to property management.
Right, and that's one of the things that sets Alpine apart. They understand the nuances of the market, the different types of owners,
Yeah.
and they provide tailored solutions to help each client achieve their individual real estate goals.
So whether you're a seasoned investor
Right.
looking to expand your portfolio
Mm-hmm.
or a first-time landlord navigating uncharted waters,
Yeah,
Alpine can be a valuable partner
absolutely.
in this exciting
Yeah.
and ever-evolving Kansas City real estate market.
We've certainly covered a lot of ground today,
Yeah.
from celebrating the Chiefs' victory to exploring
Mm-hmm.
the dynamic real estate landscape of
Uh-huh.
Kansas City.
So there's one key takeaway for our listeners today.
Yeah,
It's that knowledge is power
absolutely.
when it comes to making informed decisions,
Right.
especially in a market that's as hot as Kansas City's be.
Yeah, understanding the trends,
Yeah,
the challenges, and the opportunities
right.
is essential for maximizing your success, whether you're buying, selling,
Mhm.
or simply curious about the future of
Right.
this vibrant city.
And if you're considering taking the plunge
Yeah.
into the Kansas City real estate market,
Mhm.
don't go it alone.
No.
Reach out to the experts at Alpine Property Management.
They're great.
They have the experience, the insights, and the dedication to guide you every step of the way.
Until next time on The Deep Dive, keep exploring and keep learning.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.